Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal. Um, Back with a new game. Decided to take a little bit of a break from World of Warcraft. I'm gonna be playing some Shadowrun. This is available on Steam and from Harebrained Schemes, who did this. Came out last year, and it's got two good campaigns with it, and there's a really thriving mod community around. They just do, I mean, it's just amazing stuff what people are doing. But we're going to be doing Dead Man Switch and then probably Dragonfall. Both of these campaigns are, gosh, probably about 20 hours long. So this is going to take, a pretty good while, but it's actually a game with an end, unlike my previous recordings, which all have been kind of open-ended MMO type things. So here we go. In Dead Man Switch, in the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer gets you on a I don't want to read that yet. It kind of gives a little bit away. But if you've never really played, we're playing on normal. I have played on very hard before, and it's challenging, but I had to reload some, so I'm going to try not to get hammered too bad. I've played through, the first time I played this through, I played a elf street samurai, which was just a straight up, I think she used shotguns. So I thought about a mage, but I don't really care for the casting mechanic in this too much. Shamans are pretty handy as buffers, but I don't like them as primaries. I've never played a physical adept. They're kind of like a self buffer with like a lot of melee type damage. But and then Street Samurai can go strength or quickness, which basically means they can be a melee fighter or a gun user. But we're actually going to go with a Decker. Deckers, excuse me, goodness, got some kind of stuck in my throat. Deckers are, oh gosh, do I want to be, let's see, everybody's intelligence is 9, like, there's no real, like, bonus to picking an elf for that. They get a little bit of a bonus in charisma, which, they get an extra etiquette. Actually, now that I think about it, I might just go with a human. They get a little bit, they get 3 karma to start, extra karma at the start of the game. So let's do that. A lot of interesting portraits. They have several more in Dragonfall, and then I've also got the Dragonfall Director's Cut, so yeah, let's go with that. You can also unlock this and kind of customize this a little bit more, but I think this is okay. So as a Decker, we need some hit points because there are times when you're not in the Matrix. So that we will be bumping that up eventually. So we get 1 close combat automatically. Let's see, I think everybody gets close combat, like 1 point in it. So. So we're at 3, we've got 8 points. So down here in the ESP control, that's like the expert systems programs. Those are basically pets that are used in the Matrix. So we'll want to bump that up, but maybe not right off the bat. We can also pick up a drone, so we can be like kind of a multi-class decker and rigger, but primarily decking. But I don't want to spread this out too much because we'll still have to get some combat ability. So we're going to go and put 1 point in ranged and 1 point in pistols. Just that gives us aim shot, which increases hit for 15 by 15%, and also we get mark target, which is 10%. So we can actually get a pretty solid bonus right off the bat to hit, even with a pistol. So I've played this some. I'm not min-maxing, and I'm not really going to overly worry about it too much. We're going to go Shadowrunner etiquette. There's some early stuff with security that kind of unlocks, but we'll just stick with Shadowrunner. And we're going to go with another favorite name of mine. Down and Out. Your apartment. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodation. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging fixer hasn't called, the money's run out and then some. Sinless and free. Free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your union. Something needs to change, and soon. So, if you've never played, so you can zoom in quite a bit. I think in the director's cut, like, you can actually zoom in even more. So here's basically our main screen, or our inventory. So we've got a data jack, a Fischetti Security 500, which is a very basic pistol, and we have a machete. So grenades, when I first played through them, I never used grenades. When I played through Dragonfall, I found out that they are really awesome to use. So we're basically going to be sticking right in here, and just a few more points in this, but not very much, because we're going to you have to have some pistol skill to use a slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. So you're, I guess I could explain that later, but if you don't have high enough pistol skill, then as you find or buy better guns, like, there's a minimum level of skill to use that weapon. So we may be stuck with this one for quite some time. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Just a lot of nothing. The list goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. Nothing on the calendar. Alright. Your vid phone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? Your computer, state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. I will go on and answer this. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. So most of these don't really do a whole lot. You're zoned. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd, or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? Really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you hadn't heard in a long time. Flashback. Diddly 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 diddly. Anyway. So in Dead Man Switch, 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. It's a, I mean, obviously, and I'm having to play this in windowed mode. For some reason, my software or my screen keeps blanking out when I go full screen. I don't know why, but it's got a really kind of a noir kind of vibe to it. If you've ever read any of like Philip K. Dick or any of those like early cyberpunk books, and I'm talking like the original stuff, like in the '60s and '70s, like the stuff that really just started the genre of cyberpunk. It kind of tries to capture that, and it does a pretty good job. If you don't like the old pulp novels, though, you might not care for the way the writing is, but I actually enjoy it. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuji last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Yvonne. Ready to bolt? Our fixer owes us for the run and for Dowd. We wait. Late for another appointment? No. Your call. New Larry. There we go. Sometimes the clicks don't register quite right. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Yvonne. It's wet and the rain feels like acid, and I want out of here. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. Soka, sorry. I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. I don't know, Yvonne. Sam is a good guy, can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run, so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? The best or better show. We need the money. What do you think we should do? This is just, got a bad feeling. Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. It's supposed to be a public place. Yeah, meeting a fixer in an abandoned bar, it's not good. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say. Don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. You been drinking, Sam? On a run? No, not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? How much did they pay you to sell us out? He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. Honestly, it didn't take that much. Just enough to get me back to Portland and set up with a cush corp job. I'm out of this racket. We've got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a direct eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Yvonne. At least we still have each other, buddy. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Leave the mage, kill the others. Woohoo, lucky so far. Uh-oh. Well, I don't need that. And I don't want my machete out. So to use this, mark target. Alright. So we're still at 57%, but I'm going to go in and charge up a little bit. But that gives everybody a bonus to hit, so... So even people with like horrible shooting skills, like Larry, can actually hit. So, or Sam, sorry. Let's see. She won't need a sniper shot. Oh, Larry, you're going down, buddy. Oh! Sorry, my dog just licked my leg. Alright, so we're like point blank with a pistol, so we can, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, I can't remember if there's, oh gosh, I should have went the other way. See these little shield things? That's how much cover you've got. Oh, I guess I can summon an elemental. Typhoon. So we'll run this up, and that'll soak a little bit of damage for us. Holy cow. Maybe. Or maybe not. Okay. Alright, so we've got 69%. We can go in and do another mark target. So that put us up a little bit. So we'll go in and do that. Alright. It just takes a little bit more. Nice. She's just got sniper shot. Okay. Oh, you missed at 95%? Seriously? So the way that I understand it, the more AP that you give your summons, which I've not played with them very much, the higher chance they have of escaping. Oops, and then they turn on us. So. Oh no, we can move. All right. So what does she have? Mana bolts, big wave, gains. Okay, that's just a... Seriously? Well, that's nothing. Oh no! See, grenades. They are... No, seriously? Oh gosh. I can't believe I'm using a med kit in the starter mission. Alright, then you have to reload.